Now I want to learn how to produce isometric drawing. So you need to write this down. The first thing to do is to go to this is isometric drawing. Object snap tracking setting. You click object snap, then you go to snap and grid. On the snap and grid, like you're saying, let me put it off. We click isometric snap, click OK, and there you are. Now I can also set this crosshair pin the same way I did for that stuff. I right click on this on OSnap. I click on OSnap. You can right click on any of them. When you right click on OSnap, you're going to get what you're looking for. Object snap, right click on it. Object snap tracking setting. Click it. When you go there, you go to options. I want to make this indicator bigger. I'll go to display and go to see crosshair size. This is a crosshair. This thing that looks like arrow moving around, you can make it longer so that it's like your ruler that you want to make it longer. You can now do the crosshair pin to be longer. See, you stretch this stuff. It was 5 before. I was stretching it to like 80. I click OK. Click OK. You can see it now. It's longer. Now, what I want to draw is just this. So I have an idea what I want to draw the sketch on the student's drawing. This is what I want to draw. So I expect like you got a water tank. It's a sketch of a water tank flowing down from the water tank down to your kitchen and your toilet, as the case may be. Just a little plumbing, design. Now, the first thing to do, like I told you, is go to the snap setting, object snap setting, click it, go to snap and grid. Are you there? From snap and grid, click isometric snap, then click OK. It takes you to a plane like this. Note, F5 is used to toggle between planes. F5, capital F and 5. Please look at this. If you press F5 here, where's my F5 here? I'm really not got a desk. F5? You sure it's F5? No. Touchpad disabled. Enable. I need to get something right. What is the F5 key? I've not seen it on this bar. Where's the shift? F5. Don't you have function key on this drawing? Oh, I can say it. You press shift and press this. Oh, you press function, press F5. You hold down your function key and press F5. Are you with me? I see toggling between the plane. What happened? What happened here? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
You hold down the pad.
Yes, sir.
F5 will make you toggle between the plane. So let me leave it at this plane. Now look at this. Looking at that drawing that you just saw, the line starts like this. Well, my auto has to be on. Isometric drawings are not drawn to scale, but they are not drawn to scale, but they must be proportional. A line of 600 should not be the same length with a line of 1000. That is what you should know. So let's start. You're going to start the line going down at 2000. What direction is it facing? The other plane. So I have to toggle, change my plane. Can you see? Until I get to that direction. I go with this, I escape. Then I need to change my plane to position the line where my valves are going to stay to enter my room, my kitchen and toilet as the case may be. Right, good. Now these are the pipes. Are you getting it, young man?
Yes, sir.
Now these are the pipe networks. The next thing to do is to draw my valves and my tank. How do I draw my tank? I need to go to, yes, I go to circle, but this time around I choose iso circle. You go to ellipse. To choose your circle here, you go to ellipse. And in ellipse, you right click to choose iso circle. So you click a circle, right? Good. You need a line to bring it down, then another circle to join it. So you can decide to copy. We use copy and lines here, and nothing more. No, this one is not the plane. I want to bring it down. So I change the plane. Good of you. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Plane is here. I look for line. I join from here to here. It's a representative, like your tank or vessel, as the case may be. It's bigger than what we're looking for. So, but we'll adjust, right? Good. So it's time to change my plane, right? I drag it to a direction, move the entire thing. Good. This guy needs to change the plane as well.
Yes, sir.
I'll change my plane. I drag this far away. Then I'll change it.
Yeah.
Draw a line. Another line. Right? This guy is not touching the. Okay, I move down. Good, fine. Now I want to draw. I may need to move this guy down. Good one for reminding me. Right. So I want to draw my valves. These are what we call valves. I'll do a line. I see a line. Let's say the line I'm using is given in terms of thousands. Cow. Let me just put it out there. 81,000. Let's just say 80,000. That scale is too big, but let's manage it. Let me bring it here. can only stay here. It will not come to where I want it to come because I'm drawing the plane that I didn't intend. I want to draw it in this plane, so it should be here. It is 361. This is serious. Just leave it at this. I draw the first line. I copy that line at a distance. Are you with me? I take a line here, diagonally down. I'll go for line again. Go here, diagonally down.
Yes, sir.
The next thing, this is the verb. I now want to put a flange. I copy this line again. Remember, line and copy in isometric. It's only line and copy that we use, but they must be. So you now copy here at a distance. Is saying 64,700. Let me just put 50,000. 50,000. So I will now I'll copy this thing here. I can decide to copy the same space. 50,000. That was the last thing I did. One, two, three. So what is here should be here. So this is my valve. I'm going to position it. How do I position it? Just move. And the middle here. I just look for this middle here. Just position it. Having done that, the pipe will not enter the lines. Need to. All these lines are pipe. You cannot enter the valve. The lines are welded to the flanges. Just to stay there. So this is your valve. So that's the first valve. So the second valve, since they're in the same plane, I can just copy. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm using the midpoint. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? So you can now change your plane to work on this side. Like this now. Remember, changing of plane is very important here.
Yes, sir.
I will now change my plane again. So I'll copy. Are you sure this guy is seeing everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me send it down. Okay. Okay, so you take your line and copy from this point on this line here, and now say okay, let me give the distance of forgotten what distance I gave here. That's 50,000 or something. 50. Hold on. So this is what they call a flange. So sorry, this is a flange. This is a valve. This is another flange. This is an elbow. Elbow. This is a T. This is a T. This is a flange, and this is a blind flange, as the case may be. So we're going to use what I just mentioned to label these things. Can you try on your system this drawing and let me know where you have issue. Can we pause this? Dimension in isometric. Let's quickly look at this dimension in a cabinet. Okay, good. And the dimension. Dimension, align,
Yes, sir.
first point, second point, tag out. Drawing is not showing right, then you don't need to worry. Go to dimension, dimension style, modify. I think you've learned this before, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go. You can continue your drawing while you're listening. When you come back, I'll repeat. For primary, I got a 0. Text will determine what other ones will start. Because of the bigger scale I'm working in thousands of value. Never mind what it gives you, but close. You can see it coming out. Good one. With this, I can use the text value, which is good enough to assign the value for other ones. Arrow size could be in the range of 20,000. Mind the big scale. All the things can go same way. Line, all the distance can go up 10,000. Offset from origin can go the same way. Alright, we can see it's getting better. So next thing is to ensure that the drawing is properly aligned. Go to dimension, go to oblique, click the dimension. You work in the angles of 30, 60, 90. So I go to 30, enter, it goes. For the next direction, I may need to change my, I may not need to change my plane. I go to dimension, align, first point, second point, drag it out. I go to a dimension oblique, same 30 or minus 30 as the case may be. Good enough. I drag to align with this. Next thing to do is to change the plane. When I change the plane, that's not the plane I want to do. I want to do for this plane. Then I go to dimension again, align, first point, second point for practice purpose. Now I go to dimension again. I go to oblique. I click, right click. I give 90 this time. It's going to bow down. Nice one. I drag it up. Correct. This is the idea of what the dimension is going to look like. You can also realign the text. You can realign the text. You can format text as the case may be. Format text style. You can go to new tab. You can say new. ISO 30. Big angle with 30. Enter. Close. Now format again and create another text style of a new one with ISO minus 30. With an oblique angle of minus 30. Apply. I'll go to other, this minus 30, the first one I created, second one, it should be 30, not minus 30. As you apply, okay, close. Then from there I can go to, I can change the format of this text. And what is the format as at this time? I'm going to C30. You can see how C30 gives me. Okay, do I have an ISO to say yes? This one. Then we have this one standing. So this can stay like this. You can now match properties with others. So all you now do is to do DD edit. Want to change its value? Like I told you, it's not scale or symmetrical. If this actual value of this length is 1000, write 1000. The actual value of this guy is 2000. At 2000. Oh God. Now let me do this. This is now the. This is 2500. 2500. So I didn't really enjoy the way this text are doing. I need to do more. Oh, 3 o'clock meeting. Oh.